Good morning, grade 3 and 4 friends. How are you doing? This is Mrs. Stoltz again. It's Monday, March 23rd, 2020. And I decided to do the grade 3 and 4 lessons together here. Joanna, you have tests today. I don't think you'll have any questions or problems with that, but if you certainly do on any of your pages for that, give me a holler and I'll be more than happy to help you with that. Grade 4 will go through your math at the end of this video. So the first thing I want to remind you about is how are you doing on your chapter books, okay? Micah, I know you've already finished yours. You want to continue reading to get your AR goal. The rest of you, make sure that you're reading the chapter book that you were assigned for this month, but then also you have to be reading those other books to be sure that you're getting your AR goal as well. You want to be diligent and keep working and reading every single day and make sure that you're doing your recording as far as characters and what happens to them, scene changes, setting changes, and what's happening. Are there other conflicts or solutions? How are things getting solved? How does the book actually end? And we'll work on that once you get all finished and what to do with your final project. And then for all of you, I need you to read and do Watching the Night Sky, and that's your next science page that you have for Studies Weekly. You'll have Monday and Tuesday to work on this. We'll go through the answers on Wednesday morning in my video there. So please work diligently to get it read on Studies Weekly website and do the work. There are a lot of mini labs that you can do here. So I'd like you to try those at home. If you want to send a video of yourself doing one or two of them, go ahead. One of the mini labs that we see right here with the moon phases, instead of just telling your parents about it, you certainly can do that as well. But remember what we talked about in school last week, that we want to actually do a report for 10 days of what the moon phases are in our area. So beginning tonight would be the first one that you would do. You'll either record, take a picture, or record what type of moon phase we are in. Remember that a waxing means that it's getting bigger. Okay, wax on, getting bigger. If it's waning, it's getting smaller, okay? So if you have any questions with that, give me a holler as well. But each night you should be recording what the moon phase is. You still have a couple days left of your weather reporting as well, and please be sure that you're telling me what type of clouds are in the sky, okay? So begin that again today as well. All right, so that's what you have for your science. And again, you have today and Tuesday to work on it. Wednesday we'll go through the answers and we will have the test up and ready to go. I do want you to do the crossword puzzle, and there's a section there where you have to label which phase the moon is in. Okay, follow the directions and do what it says there. To do the astrolabe, if you can have the supplies to do that at home, usually I have special things here that I have you use, but maybe you can figure out how to make it at home. If you do, send me a picture of it. All right, that would be awesome. All right, that's it for you, Joanna. I'll see you a little bit later. Oh, everyone remember to work on your memory treasures for tomorrow as well. And now let's go through grade 4 math. So for math today, 4th grade, you have a two-step problem, and we've done those lots of times before, so that's nothing new for you. It's just that you have to think a little bit more on these. They're getting a little bit more difficult, and they're asking you to put that metacognition in gear and really think about what you're supposed to be thinking about as you're doing your math, okay? How about that? So if you look through your lesson, read through it. If you have any questions, make sure that you give me a call. But on each example, they're giving you several different examples. Make sure you understand exactly what they're doing first and exactly what they're doing second, and then how they find their answer. And yes, you do have to write down all of those things as you're doing your work. So within your box for your answer, you need to write down each of the things you're doing, each step. All right. I do want to see your practice for this one before you go into your lesson. You can either call and talk to me about your answers, or you can send me a picture of it and email it to me, or have your parents send it to me in a text. As you're doing your practice, just kind of take a look. Example A in your practice goes along with example 2 from your lesson. B in practice, we've had that before in an earlier lesson. Do you remember? You had to tell me what the length of one side of a square was. And if you know the area of the square, you're able to do that. Remember the formula for the area of a square is area equals s squared, or s times s. For C, that follows along with example 1. So you might want to look back at that before you do letter C. D follows along with example 4, and E follows along with example 5. F is similar to example 3, except instead of having to know the correlation between pounds and ounces, you have to remember the correlation between feet and inches. I think you'll be able to figure that one out too. All right, remember, if you have any questions, give me a call, and I'm just a phone call away, or send me a message. See you soon. Bye.